We first begin overseas with the major Asian Pacific markets for the most part trading higher overnight, this time with Japan's Nikkei 225 index as well as China's Shanghai Composite both rising 0.2%. However, the major European markets are not off to a good start, mostly in the red, with Spain leading the way, down about 1.5%. And U.S. stock futures, they were pointing towards a lower open. After the bell, the Dow Jones right now down a slight bit more than 95 points. Now, we first begin over in the UK. This as the final estimate of British fourth quarter GDP came in at negative 0.3%. That did fall in line with previous estimates. However, year over year, GDP growth was only at 0.2%, and that fell short of expectations calling for growth of 0.3%. Meanwhile, keeping in England, the Bank of England's Financial Policy Committee announced on Wednesday that the UK banks need to raise a total of £25 billion of capital by the end of the year in order to keep its capital ratios at least 7%. Meanwhile, over in Cyprus, officials are moving forward with the winding down of the country's two largest banks, this following a bailout deal made with the EU Sunday night. Banks are expected to resume operations tomorrow on Thursday. And over in economic reports, Eurozone economic confidence that fell to a reading of 90 even in the month of March, this from last month's reading of 91.1, therefore marking the first decline in sentiment since October. Meanwhile, keeping in line with economic reports, the European Commission is working on bringing an antitrust case against 16 global banks for alleged collusion in the credit derivatives markets. And over in the United States, February pending home sales figures, that was just released at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and those figures came in well below expectations, falling a total of 0.4%.